Thank you very much for staying until the last presentation, and thank you for people watching the live stream. So we are Team Crazy Bananas and very excited to present our app, Woogie. We are a team of 4, Florian, Johannes, Shruti, and me, Yasu. We will be talking about 5 things. Firstly, the project idea and demo, and what kind of technology we use, what kind of technical challenges we face, and future features that we are planning to implement. Do you like to dance while you're at home in front of a mirror? Because if you do, you're like an Anabi. She's 25 years old, loves anime and dancing. She owns a strawberry costume, as you can see. She lives in a one-room apartment, and she dances in front of a mirror. So what does she think? She wants to get her dancing score. So we created an app. We created an app, motion tracking dance app that scores your moves. There are 2 major functions. First, you can dance to match recorded moves. The second one, you can record your own dance routine. So it's a dance time. I'll pass this to Shruti and she's gonna do demo.
Thank you, Yasu. So now I'll be showing the app that we made in last 3 weeks. So as Yasu mentioned that we have 2 main functions. You can dance to the existing moves or you can record your own moves. So first of all, it's dance time. I will ask Florin to help me with the demo. So if you want to dance, you can basically click here from the top page and it will list all the songs, and each song can have multiple moves or the dance forms. So if he wants to dance on his own version, then I have already recorded. So here it starts, and first of all he'll have to match the position with the camera, and then it will track how he is dancing and following this mannequin and score. Like on the live, you can see the score will be increased and the body parts that are matched are being highlighted here. Alright, the dance finished and he scored 58, which is the high score. Previous high score is 47, so we list all the previous high score for this song and this dance before. So previously he himself scored 47, but this time it is 58. So he did pretty well this time. So now he wants to feel like dancing on a different song which is not in our database. Let's say a song called Be Alright. And so we will have to record that song, and also he will have to record the moves for that song. So how it will basically work is he will dance and our app will record all his steps. Like for each second it will record all the positions of his body parts, and then it will create the dance moves. So if you want to record, you can just click here. You have to enter the YouTube URL of that video and click on start recording. Again, you have to match the position and you match very fast. Alright, so the recording finished. And if you want to save, you can basically click here to save, and you can name how you want to name it. So I will again name it as Florin version and you save it. Okay, it's saved, and if you go back to home page, the song should be there now. Yeah. So the song is here, and you can see the Florin version of the moves is also here. So it's basically saved in a database now. And if you want to check out, like for this particular profile for yourself, which dance songs you have danced on and how much you scored in the past, we have a profile page here, and what is your total score or the average score. So, and lastly, we have about us page. So if you want to know how our app actually works and how the scoring and all is done, so we have a detailed about us page which you can check out, and also how to play with our app. So that was all about the demo. Now I will pass to Florin to explain the technologies that we used.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the technologies that we used. If you like technologies, then you're like me. I like technologies. We decided to build this app using React and Redux because we thought maybe later on we want to go mobile and use React Native. We use Material UI for the user experience and interface. We also have a backend with Express, MongoDB, and Auth0 for authentication, and everything is deployed on Heroku. Our star technology is a post estimation library from TensorFlow, which I'm going to talk a little bit about. So what post estimation is? It refers to computer vision techniques to detect human figures in images or videos. Just to be clear, it does not recognize who is in the picture. It simply, the algorithms estimate where key body parts are. Okay, we used a single pose algorithm, which means only one person can stay in the front of the web camera to be scored correctly. Once it scores you, every frame, it will return 17 key body parts and the score, the confidence score, which means that how good that estimation was. For our challenges, I'm going to pass it to Johannes.
Thank you, Florin. We had several different challenges in making this app, and one of the first was, is it even possible to track the user in webcam in JavaScript? So what we did is, when we got this idea, we thought, let's check out some machine learning libraries and see what we can find. So we started searching, and we found this postnet, and immediately made a proof of concept. So here you see my beautiful face with the red dots, but what happens when it touches the square? Ooh. Yeah, so that was a proof of concept, and with this we decided to, yes, let's do this app. The second big challenge was the performance. Because the JavaScript is single-threaded, that means that it can only do one thing at a time. And PostNet is not that fast, and we also have to draw a lot of things to the canvas, both the video and the different icons, the mannequin that you saw. And we solved this problem by optimizing our code and also changing the configuration we use together with PostNet. Then there's the problem how to score a dance. Because if you score it too strictly, it's not fun to play because you get 0 points no matter how good you are. Yeah, but if you're too lax with the scoring, you get full score even if you're not moving, so that's not fun either. So here we have a good example. Two different poses, it's quite similar, but they are not the same. So how would you score this? If the left one is correct, how many points would the right picture get? Is it 1 point, 3 point, full score? No, not full, but 0 is also a bit harsh. And for future challenges, we want to do more performance improvements, and that's it because we want to bring this app to the mobile. But to be able to do that, it needs to get a little bit faster. And we would also really love to add a community aspect, so you can add your friends, challenge your friends, and also share your scores. No, share your moves, and the moves you have recorded to your friends with just sending them a link and they can try out your dance. We'd also love to add a two-player option, so you can play against each other, either on different computer or the same computer. And we think that would make this app really hit hard. Yes, once again, this is team. Yasser, Shruti, Florin, and me, Johannes. Check out our app or contact us either after this demo or through social networks. Thank you very much.